are you? Right, don't move. From what I've heard, this one is big.
It's an Aston. A wee gem of an Aston. Maybe a whacking great diamond of an Aston if it's the one I think. You ever heard of a Zagato? Right, let's get it out of here. They made 19 of these. Just 19, that's it. Last time one came up for auction, it went for nearly £10 million. Not a bad find for a couple of chums and a walk in the woods, eh?
Found it? Okay, I'll cut across the frozen lake to you. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, send the divers.
Look at that. A roof must have come down in the snow. Good thing it's a Range Rover. These things are invincible. Tell you what, if we get this fixed up before the winter's out, there's a lot of fun to be had. So the head gasket was blown and the engine block was warped, but she's running nicely now. What do you say? Shall we get out there?
You found it, didn't you? Ah, I was just having fun. Okay, I'll be there soon.
Is that a GT? Aye, it is a GT. Done up for a crash test by the look of it. See the fiducial markers down the side? So much for the dominant lefty here, eh? Ha! Ours now. Now, I couldn't make heads or tails of what it was doing out there till the mechanics told me. These things were designed and built in the UK, but the engine was from America. Did you know that? Isn't learning fun?
Hey, if you don't want it, I'll take it. I keep telling Nan she needs something small to drive down to the shops. She could drive this inside and all the way down the cat food aisle.
Found it! What did I tell you? Be right there.
Whoa, check it out! Escort RS Turbo, nice! Some 17-year-old boy loved this thing to death. Probably before I was even born. Let's get it back to the garage. You're gonna have so much fun in this. It's weird finding one just gathering dust in a barn, actually. Much more likely to find one parked in a lake or a ditch.
You found it? Brilliant. Oh, wait there, I'll be down there soon.
A Jaguar E-Type? Why would anyone leave this beauty to sit here for so long? Come on, let's take her back. So I did some research. Apparently, this used to be owned by a very wealthy local with a habit of misplacing items. It was this habit that led to this poor E-Type being left in a barn after the keys for it were lost. Instead of trying to find the keys, he just bought another.
You found another barn? Of course you did. Wait there.
Seen the Italian Job? Aye, great film. From what I heard, they tried to drive a full loop through a sewer. It got most of the way there before it came down on its roof. She was a bit damp, bit mouldy, bit smelly, but now she runs like a dream. You can't kill a Mini. If this thing had a little more ground clearance, I'd take it off-road.
How did you find another? Why am I asking? Be there soon.
Will you have a look at that? Oh, one for me, finally! It's an Impreza 22B, an old rally gem. Only a small handful were imported into the UK, so this is a really rare find. Come on, let's get it fixed up. Look, enjoy, but be careful, eh? Last owner must have got a bit excited on a corner. Tore off the whole rear wheel and suspension. I've very kindly put them back on for you.
If you found it, I'll be there in a tick. You have? Yes! Don't you dare open it without me.
Will you look at that? It's a Spitfire. Not the plane, obviously. Now, it might not look it now, but this car was a masterpiece of British design. Makes you proud. Well, as an aeroplane, the Spitfire may have won the war, but as a car, it made it worth living in peacetime. Off you go and get the wind in your hair. I'll be right behind you.
You found it? Nice! The Redditors were right. I'll be there as quick as I can. Wicked. Audi Sport Quattro. With a siren and everything. People are saying this belonged to... Wait, in the door, are those bullet holes? Explain later. Right now, let's get this to the garage. Right, so about those holes. The story on Reddit was that this used to belong to a police detective who was involved in multiple shootouts. I'm like 80% sure that nobody died in this car. So, enjoy, I guess. You actually found it? It's actually there? Wow, okay. Be right down. Ah, it's a Jag. XJ, I think. What's that stuff on the front end? Either this bloke hit a hay bale, or he tried to keep chickens in it. Help me get it out of here. So, I looked this thing up, read all about it, built in 1993, but for straight line speed it'll match most supercars on the road today. Speaking of which, you want to do the honors?
How come you always find these things before me? It's not like I'm not looking.
That's an MG. An MGB GT, in fact. It's a brilliant little sports car made right here in Britain, is what I'm saying. Whatever they were trying to do to the engine didn't go so well, did it? Had a word with the mechanic. He thinks thinks, mind. Someone was trying to build a hill climb car out of it. Cut out the wheel arches, got the engine bay ready for a V8, then gave up, I suppose. Oh well, their loss is our gain.
You have arrived at your destination.
Did we get there first? Oh, thank you, thank you! On my way. Oh man, I had a poster of one of these on my wall when I was a kid. Still do actually, if Nan hasn't chucked it out. Lotus Elise GT1. Let's get it out of here. See, these were built as GT races, but you could convert them to a road spec if you passed the special vehicle approval test. I guess this one never did. Lucky for us here at Horizon, we're exempt. Got it? Yep, hold it right there. I'm coming. What is that thing? Looks like a spaceship or something. I think it's a TVR, but we'll have to get it back and put it together again. Give me a hand. See that engine? 7.7 litres, 12 cylinders, maybe 1,000 horsepower. I feel like I've just found a decommissioned nuclear warhead in an old shed. Take it, but just be careful with it, yeah?
So, I think I might be able to hook you up with a castle. It'd be in partnership with National Heritage, and you'd have to let visitors tour the museum and maybe your car collection, but come on, a castle. Then I dub you Lord of Bambara Castle. Well, legal custodian, actually. Don't get any ideas.
Do we have a winner? Aye. Stay where you are. Don't go anywhere.
Now that is an antique. Looks like a Bentley. These old ones are quick, but they weigh about as much as a cruise ship. Somebody tried to beach it in the sand and all. Come on, give me a hand. It's a 4.5 litre blower 1931. Why'd they call them blowers? Maybe because of the whacking great supercharger sticking out the front of it. Maybe for the way you blow, pushing it anywhere. The thing's a wee bit heavy.